What's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to WWE NXT UK Review, the show from March 6, 2019. They were at, if I can pronounce it right, Coventry, England. Basically, they were back in England. And your commentators were Vic Joseph and Nigel McGuinness. And the show was basically feature where it pertains to this false count anywhere match that was advertised between Jordan Devlin and Travis Banks. And that will be saved for the main event. We'll get to that later. As far as the rest of the show, let's get right to it. The opening match was Ligero versus Joseph Connors. And in this match, I thought it was pretty good. Joseph Connors showed me something here. For the first time, ever, Joseph Connors showed me a little something here. He was doing some couple of great moves in the match, and obviously Ligero, he's always good, what he does. But the one I wanted to see open my eyes and to see someone to prove me wrong here is Joseph Connors, and he did a little bit here. I still want to see more of him to see if he could convince me that why I should get behind him and why should I like him. So in a way, I do kind of like him. I do like how he carries himself and everything. It's that it's his performance. It's gotta enlighten me. And sure enough, he did. He was doing pretty damn good in this match. So I appreciate that Joseph Connors is showing me something here. But that being said, also let me get Ligero getting the win over him. With a roll up. So kind of roll up it was. Where he got tighten shoulders down like almost like a crucifix type of pin, but it was the way he did it was pretty unique, and Ligero gets to win the match, and Joseph Connors was in shock. So Ligero went for a handshake, only for Joseph Connors to not give him a handshake and walked away, and there you go. I guess that it's going to continue on the feud. This type of this rivalry, whatever it is they're doing here with Ligero and Joseph Connors. So, but yeah, Joseph Connors, he showed me something here, and I appreciate that. I want to see more. Let's get to Toni Storm, the NXT UK Women's Champion. Talk about how she's done with Rhea Ripley, and she wants to improve. That she wants to be a fighting NXT UK Women's Champion. And all she told us after she was done with the interview with these reporters is that what's next for Toni Storm, and then she walks off. And also you see Ginny, who's right behind her the entire time, basically stalking her and all that. So and basically folks, where it pertains to Ginny, where she's trying to get Toni Storm's attention for the last few months. You can kind of tell that was gonna be the what was gonna be next for Toni Storm, all along. And on top of that, Ginny has not been losing any matches lately, so she's been dominant and she's been winning her matches. So she's obviously going to be the next contender for the NXT UK Women's Championship against Toni Storm. And that match I can't wait to see. That match is gonna be good. We got the Hunt Begins video promo. I know one of them is the wild board Mike Henchman, but I forgot the other guy's name. But he goes by the nickname Primate. But I forgot what was his name. So with that being said, you have to excuse me for one moment. Okay, it's Primate Jay Melswell. That's his name. So yeah, the video vignette of the Hunt Begins for Wild Boar Mike Henchman and Primate Jay Melswell. Melrose, excuse me. I don't know where I got that from, but yeah, I knew they were gonna be a tag team, and it was only a matter of time before they decided to have them as a tag team. And the hunt will begin in 2 weeks' time. Next we get to Gallus. Basically the Coffee Brothers, Joe and Mark, and also Wolfgang. They talk about respect, where it pertains to where Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster know about that respect after the tag team match that the Coffee Brothers had with them. And then where it pertains to Walter, he's gonna learn respect from Gallus instead of disrespecting them. And then where it pertains to Pete Dunne, And then they said, yo, it's still their kingdom, and yeah, there you go. We get to Ramsey trying to interview Walter, what pertains to Gallus' remarks, and he didn't say anything, and he walked off. Walter walked off, and there you go. Nothing else to say about that. So let's get a tag team match. We got Sam Stoker and Lewis Howley. And I look at these guys, and they look like they're twins, but they're not really twins. But they look like they're identical. And I don't know what they're supposed to be, but they ended up going up against Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bardell. The match itself was pretty decent. Obviously, Fabian Eichner and Mark Bardell won, so nothing else to say about that. Then we get a video vignette of Kaylee Ray. She's going to be coming real soon to NXT UK. And there you go. Nothing to say about that. Next we get to Charlie Morgan versus Nia Samuels. Nina Samuels, excuse me. And it also showcased Nina Samuels because it's the Nina Samuels show. And match itself pretty decent. Basically from both parts of what pertains to Charlie Morgan and Nina Samuels. And obviously Nina Samuels won, obviously, because they're not gonna have her lose. And she won with the Ushigoroshi. That's gonna be her finishing move, by the way. Yeah, so yeah, the Nina is still the Nina Samuels show, and they built her up to be a next contender for the NXT UK Women's Championship after when we get done with Toni Storm and Ginny. Whenever that match is gonna be announced. So let's get to Pete Dunne. He gets an interview from these reporters, and represents to Gallus and the Coffee Brothers. So Pete Dunne let them know about the whole situation, and basically saying that it's gonna be the last time that he's gonna that the Gallus and the Coffee Brothers basically the Coffee Brothers are Gallus, but basically it's gonna be the last time he's gonna deal with these guys, because he basically threatening he's gonna take care of them. So all of a sudden we get to a tweet from NXT UK General Manager Johnny Saint that a match is going to be presented by Pete Dunne and Walter versus the Coffee Brothers of Gallus. Now I don't know if they said it's going to be next week or in 2 weeks' time. I completely forgot about that, but if it is next week, I can't wait to see it. But if it's in 2 weeks' time, hey, still can't wait to see it too. Can't wait to see how this develops. And then I see Jeff Jarrett, and then these crowds are chanting for Jeff Jarrett. They were chanting Double J, Double J. And what the fuck is going on here? For the last 3 decades, this guy never got a crowd chanting for him. Not even in WCW. And obviously because he was a heel. He's always been a heel. I'm like, what's going on here? Why all of a sudden now these fans are loving Jeff Jarrett? I don't get it. But he was there, and I'm like saying to myself, why is he there? Unfreaking believable. But whatever. He was just they showed him one time, that was it, and that's all they needed to do. Just show him one time, or not show him at all. In my opinion, they shouldn't show him at all. So whatever. All right, so now we get to the main event. Travis Banks versus Jordan Devlin. The match actually started when Jordan Devlin, Travis Banks came out first, and then Jordan Devlin comes out, and he immediately just takes off his jacket, and Travis Banks gets out of the ring and goes after him. Basically, it started right at the alleyway. This brawl and starts spilling out, and then they end up fighting into the crowd. And they fall into the crowd for like a good 5 minutes or so. It was pretty good. They did that too. It's a false count anywhere match. And again, a false count anywhere match could end. Just had to end in the ring. It could end outside of the ring too. Doesn't matter how it ends. A false count anywhere means you could win anywhere you want. And also you could do whatever you want in a false count anywhere match. There's no rules in a false count anywheres. So they got back at ringside. We ended up having a steel chair involved by by Jordan Devlin, hitting Travis Banks with it. But it was just kind of cheap the way it was done. At one point we had a referee bump in the match, where Travis Banks could have won with the Kiwi buzzsaw. I mean the Kiwi Crusher, I meant to say. But referee wasn't there to make to capitalize on the victory for Travis Banks. But he did it again later on, and then Jordan Devlin has to kick it out anyways. The steel steps were involved by Travis Banks, by the way. At first, Jordan Devlin trying to use it at first, but then Travis Banks ends up turning it around, and then turn fair play here. Jordan Devlin ends up getting his leg damaged by Travis Banks at the over the for the past few months. Jordan Devlin has been using the steel steps to take out Travis Banks' leg, and now Travis Banks can return the favor. And then we get a table spot by Jordan Devlin with a Spanish fly off of the apron through a table to Travis Banks, goes for the cover, and gets a 3 count in the win. So your winner of this Falls Count Anywhere and the winner of this feud, this rivalry, Jordan Devlin. And Jordan Devlin can now move on to bigger things now that he's done. And we'll see where that goes. And as far as Travis Banks, he's got start over from the bottom again and back to the top however he can. So as far as the match was, I thought it was alright. I mean, there was some good spots in the match besides that weak chair spot. And for example, Travis Banks with the crossbody off the stage, off the rails onto Jordan Devlin on the floor. I thought that was cool. A cool spot too, by the way, which I forgot to mention. While they were fighting in the crowd, but yeah, match itself, I thought it lived up to its expectation. So there you go. Talking about wrestling for NXT UK from March 6, 2019. I believe it was 4 matches. Let me just double check. Four matches. But let me just double check again. Yes, 4 matches. And my overall scoring for the show for WWE NXT UK, I'm gonna go 6 out of 10. Solid show. And yeah, nothing else to say about the match. I mean, about the show. It's just a solid show. It could be, yeah, it could have been better, but that's all I say for that. So that being said, thank you all for watching. It's the Natural Born Driller saying peace on the streets.